What is up, everybody? Dan and the Fireman here. Today, we're going to be going over some crashes and close calls and utilizing my firefighter experience. I was an MSF rider coach for a little bit, accident scene management instructor, and a bunch of different continuing education. And what we're going to be doing is trying to figure out what happened, how it happened, what went right, what went wrong, how we can rescue each other based on the Smart Rider principles. Let's go ahead and get that passed here. The Smart Rider principles here. So we want to talk about some gear. We want to talk about how to rescue, but we're going to be talking about different methods for how to seek and recognize and maintain your skills. And part of the method that we use is the plan method. So position for safety, locate, assess, and navigate. We're going to talk about that with some real life scenarios here. And we're going to try to get ourselves in a mindset to where we are zoned in, not zoned out. So we don't want to be white stage. We're going to be zoned in. We're going to look for hazards. We're going to do active things to get ourselves out of there. And if you don't know why it's called brown stage, just think real quick. Why panic? A little bit of poo-poo in the pantalones. I haven't said that in a while. But we're going to go in over this. Hit that subscribe button if you like crashes and close calls and reviews. But let's jump right into it. We're doing this live, too.
Guys, today I have really nice video.
We do Thursdays around 12 p.m. Mountain Standard Time.
For the riders, and I hope this episode will be a good lesson.
We're utilizing Motostars because he likes to put these together. And there's going to be a nice little crash. So we went a little bit wide. We're speeding, having some fun, trying to keep up with our buddy, maybe talking to them on our Cardo Pack Talk Edge, 10% off. Link in the description if you want to grab one. But we're going pretty fast. We panicked a little bit. Instead of navigating through the corner, we started target fixating on a problem, which would be, the corner right there and the trees. Let's target fixate on the solution, which is to keep going through the corner.
And right side.
So we come up to here, we're like, oh crap, we're stuck. So we're talking about mechanism of injury. This is a firefighter thing here, is that if we hit the left side of our body onto the mountain, what type of injuries could we be having? Well, if we hit our left side, this is my left, it's your right, hit our left, we're going to possibly have an AC issue, acroclavicular, so your shoulder, where your shoulder meets your clavicular bone, your clavicle. And so we're going to have an issue there, possible broken collarbone, possible tears in our AC joint, maybe humerus injury. Okay, it's not very humerus, but it's the bone. Maybe elbow injuries, wrist injuries, and then we talk about a side of the left hip, left knee, left femur, left ankle, left tib fib, all that stuff. Those are what we're talking about when it comes to mechanism of injury, because when we rescue somebody, we kind of want to go straight to that and then go do a full body, okay? Because he could have an open wound to where we have to stop any major bleeds. So we get to here, possible head injuries too, okay, concussion, okay, the brain sloshing around in the cerebral spinal fluid inside your skull is not a good thing, okay? That's a survey marker. Maybe he was just going to fill out a survey. That's why we wear full gear. Could have hit the pole. That would have sucked. That would have sucked. So he's doing fine. Bike is off, okay, so it's probably in gear, so it's not going to roll away when you lift it up. Yeah, get to the other side. Okay, here we go. On the road, anything can happen. Be careful. Uh-oh, he's on fire. Oh, geez. On fire. So we're going to have first, second degree burns, hopefully no third degrees. So remain calm, ensure our own safety, don't get hit by other vehicles. That bike is done. Don't worry about it blowing up, okay? It's not going to blevy. Tires might pop because it's under pressure, but it doesn't mean that it's exploding. At this point, the bike is completely torched, so it's not going to be useful anymore. Good luck getting insurance to say they can fix it. It's fully gone. There you go, dirt. Okay, dirt's going to happen. But here's the problem when you get to this point. Okay, the fluids are coming out. Okay, so the upper flammable limit has been done, so the vapors are on fire. They're just going to keep coming out, okay? Not much you can do on that. Last thing you do want is for it to just really boil out and then now get all over you. But kicking dirt on it will solve a little bit of the problem. This is a Class B fire here. Not much you're going to do, though. Not with that amount of dirt. You're going to have to get a lot, like a shovel and shovel and shovel and shovel of dirt. Water's not going to do much of that. Just kind of get away from it and take care of your buddy. Take care of your buddy. Water, in fact, will help spread the fire because the water is going to get underneath the hydrocarbon fluid and it's going to start moving it. And then now the fire is just going to keep going with it. Dirt will help a little bit, but that's not enough. that's what it looks like after the fact. And that's perfectly fine. Wow. There's been a few house fires in the garages where I would see like the bones of a motorcycle, and it looks really interesting. So that was a really hot fire. So nobody was able to put it out. That burned itself out. Oh, went off the road. So target fixated on the grass area versus target fixating on the road itself. Maybe a little bit too fast for the skill level because we are in a group ride, maybe trying to keep up with each other. So that person did crash. Now, hopefully no lacerations that will create open major bleeds. So the only way you can really have an open major bleed on this is if there's an external thing like lacerating you, like a guardrail, barbed wire, maybe even your own bike. You like hit something on it and it lacerates you with any metal parts, typically on Harleys and cruisers like that. Or if your bone decides to pierce through your skin and create an open book or an open fracture. Don't look up open book. I tried that on the last video. You guys yelled at me. An open fracture start bleeding out. So that's when we start to rescue and stop any major bleeds. Direct pressure on an open fracture, kind of bad. You don't want to be pushing the bone back in, and you might cut your hand if you apply pressure or whatever you're doing that with, because bones are sharp. They really are. You can apply a tourniquet, though. If it's a leg fracture, you can do high and tight. That's going to be like a rapid tourniquet. Typically, you want to do about 2 inches above, but if it's an open, just do high and tight. Same thing with the arm, high and tight. And then if you know how to pack the wound, please do so in those junctional areas. If you don't know how to do that, take a stop the bleed class. They're only like 4 hours long and really good classes. And that's all you're going to need to know to handle that situation. But if they want to continue riding and they have any head injury symptoms, spinal cord injury symptoms, just don't let them. Call 911, because part of rescuing is remaining calm and telling somebody, or you calling 911. Just get them on scene. Just get them on scene. You can always refuse transport if you don't want to go. But just get them going. You never know. You never know. All right, Mr. Sticky Fingers. Interesting name. We have an intersection coming up. You saw the sign right there, so hopefully nobody pulls out in front of us.
Oh, my.
But we're going to be turning, but we weren't paying attention. This is where communication on our Cardo Pack Talk Edges and the brand new Pro that just came out. Link in the description for 10% off if you want any Cardo units
Anything can happen
with a discount.
This biker has experienced it. At one
Okay, we have a stunt bike, so he's got some skills.
reason why I always encourage using the right gear.
Oh, but you got to wear some gear, buddy. Little speed wobbles, please keep it up, keep it up, keep it up, keep it up. You got it, you got it, you got it, you got it. You got it. If you're going to drop it slow. Oh. So road rash is no fun. Taking a shower after that, digging out the gravel in our body is no fun. You quite literally have to dig it out. So imagine like a really bad splinter, and it's just a piece of wood. Anybody ever had a metal splinter or a hair splinter? Oof. But now imagine like big pieces of rock embedded into your skin. You're having to pull that out too, but you have like hundreds of them. So think about that. And then fleshy bits missing too. Wear gear. Just wear gear. Oh, why'd you blur it? Why'd you blur it? Please tell me. Let's see if I can find it. Stay with me, guys. Stay with me. This is Saucy Droops. Yep. Okay, crazy crash on my street bike. Okay. Yes, I wish to proceed. Okay, I'm not going to say that. We're going to move on to here, to the crash. Did he blur it too? Oh, that's a deformity, buddy. Okay, that's a deformity. You notice how the ankle or the foot angle is not the same as his tiv fib? So that's either a dislocation, more than likely at the very base of his tiv fib broke. That's broken. So this is like a typical foot. His foot. Here's the end of the tiv fib. This is how it's supposed to be. His foot is over here. So it broke. Yeah, it broke. I've seen that before. Not very fun. So he planted his foot, snapped. Snapped his tib fib. That is a long road to recovery right there. Let's see if we have any EMS on scene. No major bleeds. Can you please flip my bike over? Okay, I wouldn't worry too much about a bike. Yep, his tib fib is broken. That's a lot of pain. So EMS is on scene. Okay, so that's a cardboard splint. That's a really crappy cardboard splint. Usually use SAM splints, but that's interesting. So they splint it as best they can, and they're going to wrap it in place. They're doing above and below the injury site. The cardboard is just to keep it. Oh, he's bleeding too. He's bleeding. So it's open. Okay, so here we go. Surgery. Yeah, there we go. Look at that. You can kind of see it. Yeah, you can kind of see it. Yep, there it is. Looks like they reduced it decently, but they're gonna... Oh, there we go. They haven't reduced it yet. That's broken. So he has an open wound right there. It's a compound fracture. Yeah. And there's the surgery to put it back in place. Yeah, so he broke his tib fib. And we just got demonetized. So if you guys want to support the channel and get yourself 20% off, we do have a 20% off right now till July 1st on the drill booklet. Right here, I sign it myself. And when you get it, you also get the digital version. So you can practice in a parking lot. But yeah, we just got demonetized on this. So road rash, that's what, hey, screw it. We're going to go ahead and take a look at it now that we're demonetized. So this is level 1. So this is our normal skin. Let's go ahead and get to here. This is our normal skin. Normal skin. And he just ruined his tattoo, which costs money. That sucks. It's a cool little permanent tattoo now. So this is like level 1. Like this is like his dermis showing. Ugh. Actually, no, like this is level 1. The edges. The edges are level 1. Then we get into like level 2. That's these fleshy bits. So this is level 1. This is level 2. Level 2. Level 2. Right here, we're getting closer to level 3. Yeah. Yeah. That sucks. Hopefully you're doing fine, dude. Oh, this is even better. So yeah, level 1. Level 1. We have little 2 spots. Little 2 spots. Little 2 spots. Yeah. What else we got? Once again, level 1, some level 2, and there's the fracture. And he's got a nice little doggo. Little doggo. A little bit after the fact. Okay. Some wound care. Very nice. Anyways, very interesting. So utilizing our firefighter, I wanted to make sure we saw what that looked like. So that's a reality. That is a reality. So thank you guys for hitting that subscribe button, hitting that join button, going to the shop and getting some drills, practicing your drills, using the links in the description for any discounts because YouTube will demonetize, maybe even age strict this video. Hopefully you're doing fine, saucy droops. Long road to recovery. All right, here we go. Idiot pulls out on white BMW on the right. Let's see what happens. Oh, jeez. Oh, no. Orange stage situation, recognizing that, yeah, well, you got to recognize that that's a hazardous situation. All right, here we go. Same thing, stunting, closed course, basically. Wear some gear. We just saw what happened when you don't. Hopefully nothing happens. Having some fun. High skill, high risk. Having some fun with it, though. I'm cool with that. You do you. Hopefully no major injuries. Oh, right leg. Oh. That's broken. That's broken. So, usually you have some stability. So, like, you shake your arms. You see how you have, like, some stability? Now, if you just kind of go dead, you still have some stability. You see where the bones kind of stay? Now watch his right leg move right here. You see that ankle just kind of like collapse? His left ankle didn't collapse. His right ankle did. So his knee, he tore his knee. So his whole lower end was twisting. His knee is, oh, you see how the knee just collapsed in? So look at his left knee. So this is how you do it. You look at what is correct whenever you compare injuries. You look at what is non-injured and see how it functions and see what it looks like. And then you look at what is possibly injured. And if it looks different, comparison. If it looks different, something's wrong. So it's a deformity. Watch his knee collapse too. See how it just collapsed in? Look at his left knee. Look at his right knee. He's going to start limping on that right. He's going to put a lot of weight on the left leg. Yep. It collapsed. It's collapsed. You tore your ACL, PCL, LCL, some of those. Probably tore his ligaments in his knee. This is a good one. All right, first rider of the GoPro mounted within 20 minutes. It catches a near miss. Okay, here we go. Open lane pattern. We switched over. Going to accelerate past or decelerate. Find escape. Do something. Rev bombing removes all the power from your wheel.
Biker was right in that
You have a sharp right, sharp left coming up. You saw the sign.
Who decided to turn the worst.
It's not too sharp. Not too sharp. Oh, find the escape. Good job. Good job. So that's gonna be something. That's gonna something happen. It's a blind corner. Okay, we have somebody waiting to turn left. We didn't see it ahead of time. We're going 76 probably kilometers, maybe. Who knows? Are we going fast? Let's see how fast we're going.
Decided to turn the worst.
We're going probably the flow of traffic. Not a big deal. Oh crap. We recognize this person right there. We're gonna put we located. We're gonna assess. We're gonna navigate because we assess that is a problem. We're gonna put ourselves in a new position for safety. And how do we put ourselves in a new position for safety? We have to go into our escape path. And the only real escape path we have is just this little spot right here on the shoulder. But thankfully, we had the skill set, and we can do that. So we're gonna slow it down a little bit. We slowed it down to 55. We were 20 miles. I'm gonna say 20 miles per hour. So 20 miles per hour slower. We were able to slow it down a little bit, find the escape, and move on. So good job on this rider for not panicking and handling that situation. And then just moving on. No rev bombing, no honking, no looking back, no doing a U-turn, just moving on. Back up to speed, 72. I don't know if that's what the speed limit is, but we're doing it. Oh! Okay, fine. Yeah, there you go. New position for safety. So this is what I see here. We're in the blind spot. We got pushed over. We're going to accelerate into our escape path. Could we apply the brakes? Yeah, but we chose one of two, basically. Can't swerve left, can't swerve right, really. We could kind of go onto the shoulder, but he did good here. So oh crap. So we accelerated out of it, but now our space cushion here is terrible. So we're going to put ourselves in a new position for safety. We just did two different plan methods basically at the same time. New position for safety. So now we have better line of sight. We have a space cushion in front of us, but we still got to watch out for this guy coming out. So let's stay staggered. Let's stay staggered a little bit. So good job. Handled it. Oh, crashed my brand new Ducati Hypermotard 698. Oh, geez. Hopefully his arm is still attached. Hopefully his arm is still attached there. Oh, that's not good. Obscured sign, okay. It's a blind corner. We should kind of be anticipating some of these things. Let's just blame the signs here. Let's not blame signs. Let's just, I see patterns and signs here. Obscured. You don't need a sign that tells you that it's obscured. Can't see. Okay. Okay. Chevrons indicates a sharp turn. Yeah, it indicates it's a sharp turn. Is it because we're trying to keep up with our buddies up ahead that probably have a higher skill level than we do? Maybe. All right, we've spent a lot of time on this video so far. We're going to try to... Ooh, concrete post. We're going to try to power through the rest. The next minutes are of me en route to the down rider to make sure he's all right. I take blame for not leaving someone with the rest of the group. Everybody came and someone went down in front of me and 2 more behind me. Ooh. Do you have enough in your trauma kit to handle that many patients? That's when you have to start doing triage. And really, all you can do for triage on this situation is if anybody's bleeding out, take care of them first.
You good?
Take care of the ones that are bleeding out first. Throw a tourniquet on a leg or an arm, and then move on to the next person. You might have to do pack in the wound or direct pressure. Maybe teach somebody how to do direct pressure. So that person, oh, that person's way out there. Could easily have gotten impaled. Oh, he's not walking well. Head injury, possibly.
Yeah.
Oh, he's got blood. Go back just a little bit. Just go back just a little bit. See that hand? Helping up the patient? Or is that a glove? I want to say it's a glove, but it looks like a hand. It's a glove. Whew. Whew. It's a glove. All right, he's not able to walk and move. He's got a head injury. Or in just major pain with his legs.
Hey, come on, we gotta get you out of here.
You can leave him there.
We gotta get you off
If
this.
his leg's broken, you can leave him there. Or carry him. There you go, carry him. Now, if he's got a broken leg, he could have a broken spine. Okay, well, moving on.
One of the fairly common mistakes
Beautiful area.
which can end in the night.
Oh, we're going a little fast here. What is it recommending? 30 miles per hour. We're going 76. We got a sharp right, sharp left turn coming up ahead. Let's see what happens.
There was no car
Someone in the low side?
direction.
Ooh, a little bit of a panic there, trying to keep up with their buddies. Okay, how not to take an exit? Are they gonna cut right in front of you? Yeah, not a big deal. Apply the brakes, apply the brakes. They want that exit too. Apply the brakes, let them in, let them in, let them in, let them in. There you go, accelerate finally. Yeah, just let them in. Yeah, it is what it is at that point. Whippy whips in the chat. Whippy whip. So rain weather, watch out. We got somebody merging in front of us. Good job positioning. So originally we were in the middle, right? Middle of our lane. And we got pushed out. And then when you can finally see the lines again, we're off on the left side. So when it comes to positioning for safety, sometimes it's just a nice little easy move over to let them in. We located, assessed, and then navigating to a new position, which would be nice and easy. So good job not panicking, slamming the brakes. Good job not panicking and swerving hard and then possibly losing traction. Nice little movement. I think all you did was roll up the throttle or something. Okay, nighttime riding. 360 camera. Somebody moved over. We positioned to a little bit more. Oh, here we go. So moved over. We positioned to a safer spot. Don't try to take the spot. Just go ahead and roll off the throttle or apply the brakes to get out of there. All right, watch out for anybody doing that. Good job applying the brakes and moving over. Okay, that could have been worse. Westbound debris.
Example of why it's worth keeping a safe distance, especially in such heavy traffic.
So good. Hey, Chris Hoffman, welcome to the crew. So I'm assuming the debris is going to go underneath the truck. This is why having a good space cushion is really important. This will come at you randomly, though. But having a good space cushion will give you some time to swerve if you need to. Let's see what happens here. Yep, there it is. Nice little swerve. Nice little swerve. Watch him swerve. So he applied the brakes and a little bit of a swerve. My low side accident. You're giving me tinnitus. All right.
What happened, dude? He fell. He fell.
Yeah,
Hey, they're talking on their cardos.
that was gonna happen.
This is gonna be a long video. We're 25 minutes in.
I think.
A little bit of a turnaround. Coming back.
You can record now audio from the comm systems now with the app. It's pretty cool. We're gonna mute you. Here we go. So we have a car coming out of nowhere. They went a little bit wide, position for safety off to the left, just in case anybody else does it like that. Good little swerve, handled it well. Slow speed, didn't panic. We're gonna move on with our day. Very good. Let's put the music back on, or the
Dust in my face.
audio. Watch out, blind corner.
You going?
Non-issue. Look forward. You don't know what somebody else is gonna do. Move on.
What was that all? What did it?
Oh, sun in the eyes. Couldn't see it until last second, but they were in the wrong lane. Okay. Merge area. Watch out. They're gonna merge into us. We're in the blind spot. So get yourself out of there. Get yourself there. I should have just called it quits for the day right here, but nope. I had to do one more LOL. So he did a laugh out loud. Now my ankle is hurting again. Well, laughing doesn't hurt your ankles. What's happening? What's gonna happen? Oh. He did an LOL droppity. So we just watched somebody hurt their ankle doing something like this. And their knee. So ouchie. All right, Chris and Emma. That's the name of this. Ooh, oncoming traffic. Good job positioning. So it's very common sense, but if you can tell yourself, I'm going to always find a position for safety for myself in any situation, you start to really tell yourself that, and you start to actually internalize it. So some people, they just panic, and it's like their main thing is, I'm just going to yell at people. So here, we're in the middle of the lane. We see the car. We move over into a new position for safety. Simple. Simple. Let's start practicing that. Start practicing that. 1903, a little off-road crash. Okay, having some fun. Hopefully no sticks into your shin. We've seen that video. You guys seen that one? With a big old stick in the guy's leg. Oh, geez. Handled it well. He's got a cardo on. Very nice. Got GPS going. They were passing people. We just did an open lane pattern right there. You guys see that? We did our own version. So look at it. We are behind a vehicle. Can't see very well. Think of other car drivers in the same position. Hey, look at this lane over here is kind of opening up. Let me go ahead and switch into that lane. So that was us doing our own version of open lane pattern. Now, we usually see from the back end and somebody pulled out in front of us, but we just did it. So it's a driver behavior. Now watch out for any open lane patterns here, right? Watch out. Oh, uncommon thing in a common situation. Guy did not want to turn left, so he just did that. I used my engine because he'd never hear my horn. So he's going to rev bomb. There's no reason. Just deal with it. Just move on. We did another open lane right there. Switched over because that lane's moving quicker. Okay. McDonald's. I always like to see what gas prices are everywhere. Okay, they were supposed to go in the first available lane. We didn't hit them. Handled it. Non-issue. Moving on. Are we, is this Silent Hill? Like, a little scared. Watch out for side of the sheep.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa.
When in doubt, throttle out. When in doubt, throttle out. You got it. Keep it in that line. Give it a little bit. Uh-oh. No, not in the razor wire. Oh.
Okay, crashed it again.
Again. Not a big deal.
Not good.
Okay, very nice. Hopefully he's doing fine, but this was an interesting video. It's about 30 minutes long, but I hope you guys got some value out of that. So make sure you hit that subscribe button. We do this weekly live stream. And we do have some sales, so links in the description for some of that stuff too. So hope you guys ride safe, be safe, get yourself a trauma kit, practice out, in a parking lot. Be safe. Just please be safe. I'll see you guys later.